Are closed. We'll call this meeting to order. Could everybody please stand? Not a moment of silence, but I would like for everybody to keep Matt Jones in your prayers. He was a former appointment to the sanitary district for us, a longtime employee in the state's attorney's office and for the state also. And member Alan Mayer's father recently had a stroke over the weekend and is in the hospital. So if we could keep those families and all families in our prayers. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
16 members present.
Next will be at the approval of the minutes for March 13th, 2025. Is there a motion? Member Williams, Member Elsasser. Any comments or corrections? Seeing none, please vote. Member Coates, how would you vote?
Oh, there it is. That's true. Did it pass? It came through. Now we're just waiting on Brian. Just Brian.
While we're waiting for one more vote, Member Couch, if you're watching, hopefully you're feeling well at home. So we have two outstanding votes.
No. Just one. Member Elsasser.
Member Elsasser, how would you vote? Aye. And Member Salzer? His is shown that it's voted.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's for March's minutes. Again, we have a bunch of new people here at the meeting, so we are a few months into some new software, trying to get into the times, but it's taking a little, it's a process, so. It is good software when it works. And it's going to work well.
16 ayes.
16 ayes. We'll next be at proclamations and presentations. We have quite a few to get through tonight, but I want to do a couple things differently. I want to welcome Olivia Fuller and my cousin Jenny Fuller to the meeting that are here that don't come very often. So welcome. And then I would ask Monica, since this is not typical that we're in the house of the Health and Human Services campus, and so for many people this might be the first time, I just asked Monica, the wonderful director of the facility, to give us a welcome to her building. Go to the mic.
First and foremost, thank you all for coming today to the new Health and Human Services and taking the opportunity to use this site for one of your board meetings. This facility not only houses the health department, but the Regional Office of Education, the Coroner's Office, as well as recycling and sustainability. And we've been now in this facility for about 3 months, and We love it. It has shown how effective we're able to collaborate as well as provide services for our community. And so we're very glad to be able to host you. And I would like to really also give recognition. A lot of the AV that's being utilized today, the streaming, all this was done very quickly and effectively by Doug Minke of the IT department. And so he has been here working diligently, and we've really appreciated all that he's done to bring this building to a place where we can have meetings like this and other community events. So welcome, and if anyone's ever interested in having a tour or bringing a group through, please contact me. I'd be more than happy to. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica, and agree. Thank you, Doug, for all that you do for the board. Next is we'll get to a proclamation designating April 30th, 2025 as Home Visitor Appreciation Day. If you could please go. So everybody, we only have two mics, this mic and that mic up there. So if everybody would go to the center.
So we have today Anna Hansard and Christopher Hyder. Okay. From Coordinated Intake in Grow, Central Illinois. Okay. Whereas Peoria County is committed to the well-being and prosperity of its residents, and whereas the tireless effort of home visitors contributes significantly to strengthening families, promoting child health and safety, and enhancing school readiness, and whereas designating a day to honor and celebrate the dedication of home visitors will raise awareness of their invaluable contribution and inspire others to support and engage in similar initiatives. And whereas Peoria County is grateful to have the home visitors of Central Illinois, and around the nation for the hard work and compassion they give while executing this vital service of our community. Now, therefore, I, James C. Dillon, Chairperson of Peoria County Board, on behalf of the Peoria County Board, do hereby recognize April 30th, 2025 as Home Visitor Appreciation Day. Dated this 10th day of April, 2025, James C. Dillon, Peoria County Board Chairperson, Rachel Parker, Peoria County Clerk. Congratulations. Nothing?
Thank you.
A proclamation recognizing and commending Hayden Sluice for his winning I Voted sticker design.
Aiden, let's go up here. Okay, you want to turn around? I think the cameras are right there, and we'll stand together. Yeah, hi. I first want to acknowledge what the proclamation that you're receiving today in regards to that voter sticker. And I was so proud to know that it was a young person. And as I looked at it, even today, I truly recognized the planes, the bridges, the color, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So I would like to read this proclamation to you, and it's for you. Whereas the Peoria County Board wishes to congratulate 13-year-old Hayden Sluice, am I saying that correctly, of Chillicothe for submitting the winning youth contest design for the Peoria County Election Commission's I Voted sticker contest. And whereas participants in the sticker design contest were asked to create unique designs to celebrate the county's bicentennial and the 10th anniversary of the Election Commission. And whereas Hayden's submission, which features a cityscape with airplanes flying overhead in honor of his father, who serves in the U.S. Air Force, was selected to be the Peoria County Election Commission's physical sticker given to voters in the 2025 consolidated elections. Now, therefore, I, James C. Dillon, Chairperson of the Peoria County Board, on behalf of the County Board, do hereby recognize and commend Hayden Seuss for his winning I Voted sticker design, dated this 10th day of April, AD 2025. James C. Dillon, Peoria County Board Chairperson, Rachel Parker, Peoria County Clerk. Would you like to say something? Okay. Somebody said they want a speech. He said, not today.
Congrats, Hayden. Well done. Future's bright. A proclamation recognizing and commending Tegan Vietti for her runner-up I Voted sticker design. Again, another bright young Peoria County resident.
Is it on? All right, it's going to be hard to follow Betty. She's pretty natural at the reading here. Whereas Peoria County Board wishes to congratulate 13-year-old Tegan Vietti of Chillicothe for submitting the runner-up youth contest design for the Peoria County Election Commission I Voted sticker contest. And participants in the sticker design contest were asked to create unique designs, celebrate the county's bicentennial, and the 10th anniversary of the Election Commission. And Tegan's submission, which features an eagle and the words I voted written in the red and blue, was selected to the Peoria County Election Commission's digital sticker sent to the vote by mail voters in 2025 consolidated election who signed for the ball tracks. Now, I, therefore, James C. Dillon, Chairperson of the Peoria County Board, on behalf of the County Board, do hereby recognize and commend Tegan Vietti for her I Voted sticker design.
Thank you.
A proclamation recognizing Southside Mission's 100th anniversary. Member Williams and Pastor Williams.
Up here. Is it on? There we go. You're not coming up? Come on up. Is that okay? First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on your 100th anniversary. You know, I live right around the corner from the facility, and I see all the great work that you do, so we're really appreciative that you're a staple in our community. Whereas since 1925, Southside Mission has provided unwavering care and assistance to the residents of Peoria, particularly in the 61605 zip code. And whereas Southside Mission serves as a beacon of hope and empowerment for the community, and whereas Southside Mission teaches valuable life skills needed for people to succeed in professional endeavors and generate the opportunity for positive change in their lives. And whereas through initiatives such as Holiday Meal Ministries, Hope Builders, and a daily soup kitchen, Southside Mission directly impacts the lives of Peoria residents. And whereas a variety of programs, including Redeemed Boys to Men, GAP After School Ministry, and Camp Kearney, teaches Peoria youth excellence, commitment, and integrity. And whereas Southside Mission inspires generosity and compassion through a plethora of volunteer opportunities, helping to build stronger, more resilient communities. And whereas Southside Mission's centennial year is a momentous occasion to reflect and celebrate its accomplishments while looking to the future with optimism and continued service. Therefore, now I, James C. Dillon, Chairperson of the Peoria County Board, on behalf of the County Board, do hereby recognize the Southside Mission for 100 years of tireless commitment to our community. Dated this 10th day of April, AD 2025, signed James C. Dillon, Peoria County Board Chairperson, and Rachel Parker, Peoria County Clerk. And please make some comments.
The most dangerous thing you'll ever do is hand a preacher a mic. Okay, and I'm thankful and grateful. Thank you all for this great honor, and we thank God for just the privilege to serve our community. And I'm going to allow Rich to say something. Rich is our development manager here, so I'll let him say something. But we do thank God and appreciate this illustrious board for just seeing the work that we're doing around there, and thank God for you all.
Thank you, Reverend Craig, and thank you to the Peoria County Board. Reverend Craig often says that Southside Mission is the volunteers, it's not the staff. And I know many people here have volunteered, especially at our Thanksgiving and Christmas ministry programs. And we can't do what we do to work with an average of 80 children every day after school in that GAP program if we don't have volunteers. So we just, again, want to say thank you to the county board. We love being residents of the 61605 and Peoria County on that side of Laramie. So we're very happy to be residents of Peoria County, and just thank you for your support. And we have an event in October, so you might get a piece of mail from us inviting you to come on down to the Civic Center and check it out. So again, thank you very much. Have a great rest of your meeting.
Thank you.
Would the sheriff please come up? We're going to do two here at the proclamation recognizing National Correctional Officers Week and a proclamation recognizing National Peace Officers Memorial Day and National Police Week. Welcome, Sheriff.
Whereas Peoria County would like to honor our correctional officer team members at the Peoria County Jail and Peoria County Courthouse during National Correctional Officers Week. And whereas in 1984, then President Ronald Reagan signed Proclamation 5187 calling upon the county to pay tribute to men and women who work in jails, prisons, and community corrections. And whereas the men and women of the Peoria County Sheriff's Office are committed to maintaining custody, security, and control of the Peoria County Jail and Courthouse in a safe, efficient, and constitutional manner. And whereas the sacrifices of correctional officers and their families often go unnoticed, yet their contributions to the community are invaluable. And whereas Peoria County recognizes and understands the complex, dangerous, and challenging responsibilities carried out by every single member of the Peoria County Sheriff's Office. Now, therefore, I, James C. Dillon, Chairperson of the Peoria County Board, on behalf of the County Board, do hereby recognize May 4th through the 10th, 2025, as National Correctional Officers Week. We thank and recognize all of our team members at the Peoria County Sheriff's Office who serve Peoria County as correctional officers. Dated this 10th day of April, AD 2025, signed James C. Dillon, Rachel Parker.
So the sheriff and his team get two of these because they're just that good at what they do. Whereas in 1962, President John F. Kennedy signed the first proclamation recognizing May 15th as Peace Officers Memorial Day and the week in which it falls as National Police Week to pay tribute to law enforcement officers who have made the ultimate sacrifice to our country and to voice our appreciation for those who currently serve on the front lines of the battle against crime. Law enforcement officers throughout Peoria County work tirelessly to protect and serve our citizens, enforce our laws, and keep our neighborhoods, schools, and families safe. We will never forget the officers who have fallen in the line of duty and recognize their sacrifices serving Peoria County. Sergeant Raymond Espinoza, Deputy Walter Kaczynski, Deputy Jack Stack, and Deputy James Moulet, as well as the hardship and loss suffered by the families of those fallen officers. The Peoria County Sheriff's Office will hold their Honors Board Awards event on Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. Now, therefore, I, James C. Dillon, Chairperson of the Peoria County Board, on behalf of the County Board, do hereby recognize May 15th as National Peace Officers Memorial Day and May 11th through 17th, 2025, as National Police Week. We thank all of our Peoria County Sheriff's Office team members for their service to our county. Dated this 10th day of April, AD 2025.
Thank you. It means a lot. I'm very privileged to be able to lead a team of men and women, 180 of them, out at the Sheriff's Office. They do a very, very difficult job in corrections and patrol. As Member Allison Groves mentioned, names of some of our fallen officers. One thing not good to say is we're getting ready to swear in 4 deputies in the next 2 weeks, which puts us almost fully staffed in our patrols division. We haven't done that in over 5 years. And that is thank you to all the board members for working with me the last few years. You guys have been very helpful at making our place a desirable place to work. So I really do appreciate that. So thank you.
A proclamation proclaiming the week of April 7th through the 13th, 2025, National Public Health Week in Peoria County.
So I just live right up the street from here, and which made a great commute tonight. But I get to drive by this beautiful building every day when I go to work, and it's so exciting to see. But more importantly, I know what good work is being done in this building to keep all Peoria County residents healthy and safe. So I will read this proclamation. Whereas the week of April 7th through 13th, 2025 is National Public Health Week, and the theme is It Starts Here, highlighting the importance of making a difference in our home, community, and state. And this year is the 30th anniversary of celebrating National Public Health Week. And in the past 30 years, significant strides have been made in public health, including decreases in smoking rates, childhood mortality, lead poisoning, and deaths due to HIV/AIDS. And the Peoria City County Health Department has educated the public, policymakers, and public health professionals about issues important to improving the public's health. And health risks across Peoria County, including obesity, tobacco use, substance use, and social emotional health issues, contribute to poor health outcomes. And in Peoria County, there's a significant difference in health status from food insecurity, unsafe neighborhoods, lack of social connectedness, and poor mental health among people living in desperate neighborhoods. And this variance increases because residents are often more likely to face social determinants that negatively impact health, such as poverty, transportation barriers, and lack of economic opportunity. And local public health professionals help communities prevent, prepare for, withstand, and recover from the impact of a full range of health threats and national disasters, including climate change and disease outbreaks, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, hepatitis A, and HIV/AIDS. And public health action, together with scientific and technological advances, has played a major role in reducing and in some cases eliminating the spread of infectious disease and establishing today's disease surveillance and control systems. Now, therefore, I, James C. Dillon, Chairman of the Peoria County Board, on behalf of the County Board, do hereby proclaim the week of April 7th through 13th, 2025, as National Public Health Week in Peoria County, dated this 10th day of April, 2025.
I'll echo my peer in that, we have a wonderful team at the health department that works diligently every day to really protect our community, make it healthy, make it safe. And, we're not immune to what is going around in the world, but I always utilize the fact that we're staying in this building because our county board has always supported the health department and the work we do and continues to do so. So compared to some of my peers across the country, I consider myself lucky, and I consider our residents lucky to have a board that is so supportive of public health. So thank you.
A proclamation declaring April 2025 as National County Government Month.
Before we start, I just want to recognize all of the county employees. So thank you for all that you do. And so it's a privilege to get the opportunity to represent and speak on behalf of the county board and all of the employees. So Ms. Gretchen, whereas 3,069 counties across the nation provide over 300 million Americans invaluable resources to create vibrant communities committed to safety, health, and creativity. And whereas since 1991, the National Association of Counties has encouraged counties throughout the country to promote awareness of county responsibilities, programs, and services. Whereas on Thursday, April 10th, the Murray Baker Bridge will be lit in blue and gold to commemorate National County Government Month. Whereas every member of Team Peoria County remains committed to serving all. And whereas a variety of responsibilities and services touching many aspects of residential life are fulfilled by counties, from public health and safety to road maintenance, from court services to animal control, from education to running elections. And whereas the Team Peoria County Committee is celebrating our team members in our bicentennial year with special apparel and activities during the month of April to thank them for their service. Now, therefore I, James C. Dillon, Chairperson of the Peoria County Board, on behalf of the County Board, do hereby declare April 2025 as National County Government Month and extend our unwavering appreciation for the team members who have supported Peoria County since 1825. Dated this 10th day of April AD 2025, James C. Dillon, Peoria County Board Chairperson, Rachel Parker, Peoria County Clerk. There you go.
Yes, thank you. On behalf of the Team Peoria County Committee, which is made up of about 20 different staff members across 10 different departments, we kind of come together, especially during April, to recognize and honor all the hard work that our peers do across the county. As you mentioned in the proclamation, tonight the Murray Baker Bridge will be lit in blue and gold if you'd like to take a drive down and see that. We're also doing food, like breakfast items at all different facilities throughout the month. Today we had a coffee bar at the courthouse. Tomorrow one will be here. Things like that, just to show our appreciation as we go throughout each month. So thank you.
Getting close. Two more. A proclamation recognizing April 22nd, 2025 as Earth Day.
Well, it's my privilege to give this one to Becca today. She's one of our unsung heroes because she takes care of a lot of the things that if we didn't have that, like the tire pickup, the hazardous waste pickup and so forth, our life here in Peoria County wouldn't be as good. So thank you, Becca, for that. Whereas the first Earth Day was observed in 1970, engaging over 20 million Americans to advocate for a cleaner environment, and this day serves as an annual reminder of the importance of Peoria County's stewardship commitments and the sustainability efforts. And whereas Peoria County continues to recognize the importance of protecting our planet for current residents and future generations. And whereas the Peoria County Sustainability and Resource Conservation Department, now that's a mouthful there, is actively engaged in a variety of efforts to meet these needs, including hosting annual hazardous waste disposal events and organizing government tire disposal events which keep these materials out of our local landfills and off our roadways. And whereas the Sustainability and Resource Conservation Department actively promotes composting initiatives in partnership with local vendors, is an active member of the statewide Food Scrap Coalition, and chairs our local Central Illinois Regional Food Council, with the goal of reducing food waste in our community and building a strong local food economy. And whereas Peoria County has maintained an internal sustainability management plan since 2011, which has paved the way for energy-efficient HVAC and LED lighting upgrades, native plantings, and solar installations at the Peoria County Jail and Juvenile Detention Center. And whereas, in celebration of Earth Day on April 22nd, Peoria County is launching Recycling Coach, an online platform that empowers residents to easily find local recycling and reuse options for a wide variety of items, supporting the county's ongoing efforts to reduce waste and divert materials from the landfill. Now therefore I, James C. Dillon, Chairman of the Peoria County Board, on behalf of the County Board, do hereby recognize April 22nd, 2025 as Earth Day. Dated this 10th day of April, AD 2025, James C. Dillon, Peoria County Board Chairman, Rachel Parker, Peoria County Clerk.
Thank you. Thank you, and I think if I'm doing my job, I have to say every day is Earth Day, right? So, I appreciate the recognition of Earth Day by the County Board, and also am excited to be celebrating that with the launch of Recycle Coach. A number of other communities and counties are also doing that across the state. But we're one of the first to actually get it launched with support of the City of Peoria and West Peoria, and also looking forward to West Peoria's Cleanup Day and supporting that on April 26th. Thank you.
But not least, a proclamation recognizing Arts and Education Spring Celebration 40th Anniversary. Gretchen, you want to accept this one?
Whereas the Peoria County Regional Office of Education is committed to the establishment and continuation of programs in our schools which provide the opportunity for academic excellence in students, and the Peoria County Regional Office of Education supports the development and promotion of programs in the fine arts and applied arts, and the Gerald M. Brookhart Arts and Education Spring Celebration is a harbinger of spring and now includes over 65 schools from 7 central Illinois counties: Peoria, Tazewell, Woodford, Fulton, Marshall, Henry, and McLean. And this year's Gerald M. Brookhart Arts and Education Spring Celebration is the 40th annual event of celebrating the arts in central Illinois, and allows students pre-K through 12th grade to showcase their talents through bands, choruses, choirs, performances, dance, jazz, and the visual arts. And the 2025 Gerald M. Brookhart's Arts and Education Spring Celebration will take place from Monday, April 14th through Friday, April 16th, 2025 at the Peoria Riverfront Museum. Now therefore, James C. Dillon, Chairperson of the Peoria County Board, on behalf of the County Board, does hereby recognize the Gerald M. Brookhart's Arts in Education Spring Celebration on the occasion of their 40th anniversary, dated this 10th day of April, 2025.
Thank you. I just got a message today from Beth, actually. The celebration does start Monday down at the riverfront. Also on Tuesday is Caterpillar's 100th anniversary celebration, and they will be part of it. The GMB will be part of it as well, so please come down there. In addition to that, on Tuesday, you can also see the Caterpillar's Visitor Center's Bison, which will be done in time. So anyway, come on out and see everyone.
Next, we're at citizens' remarks. We have two. Each person will have 5 minutes to speak. And just as a courtesy reminder, please keep all comments civil and no disparaging of anybody. So first up is Kathy McNeil from the ACLU.
Hello, members of the board. Okay. My name is Kathy McNeil. I'm a proud lifetime Peorian. I'm here today on behalf of the Peoria chapter of the ACLU of Illinois. We appreciate the opportunity to share our perspective with you today on a critically important issue. The ACLU encourages this board to take action to immediately end the use of what has euphemistically been labeled as restraint chair at the Peoria County Jail. The chair is an inhumane tool that's being used too often against people experiencing a mental health episode. This board should take action to end this practice. A recent analysis by the Illinois Answers Project found that the Peoria County Jail officials had resorted to a restraint chair more than 350 times over a 5-year period from 2019 to 2023. That calculates to using the chair more than once a week on average for every week during those 5 years. Sworn statements from the plaintiffs in 2 lawsuits filed against the county indicate that individuals were tied into this chair and left for extended periods, often more than 24 hours, and in at least one instance, more than 72 hours. I'd just like to note that they are allowed to leave the chair to use the restroom or to eat. And also, according to the sheriff, these inmates that are restrained sometimes ask to be put in the chair because they're in such a state that they are afraid they will hurt themselves. Again, this is a cruel practice. It simply cannot be that the only means available for jail officials to assist someone experiencing a mental health crisis is to tie them to a chair and leave them for an extended period of time. The Peoria County Board should investigate this matter and make a priority of creating additional resources designed to care for incarcerated individuals who suffer from severe mental health problems. We spoke to the sheriff and the county jail superintendent, and they have little to offer in the way of reform. They have told us that the only other option they have, other than the cruelty of the restraint chair, is to refer someone in their custody who is living with a mental illness to the Illinois Department of Human Services. We know that state facilities and resources are not adequate now and rarely are available on an emergency basis. The answer must be local, and this board should be a leader in the state in addressing the problem of helping those with mental illness who are in our county jail and not relying on the restraint chair as the answer. We urge the board to take decisive action that the conditions in the Peoria County Jail are deeply troubling. The ACLU stands ready to work with you toward humane, sustainable solutions that will make Peoria proud. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Wendy Hipson, Heidelberg Settlement.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to speak out against the proposed settlement of the Cleve Heidelberg case. You should not be, this shouldn't be an issue. My father was Lieutenant Paul Hibser of the Peoria Police Department, and he was directly involved in this case. He was one of the two officers who identified Cleve Heidelberg when he crashed his car at Lane and Butler and bailed out. He went his entire career dealing with this case. Heidelberg sued the city and the county and received a settlement in 1982. Last year, as this lawsuit was moving its way through the court system, a federal judge threw out the case saying, you sued once and you got paid, you cannot, or any of your agents, meaning family, cannot sue on the same issue again. This should be a non-issue. The lawsuit is dismissed. Why would the government pay $625,000 on a lawsuit that's been thrown out? Think about that for a minute. A few minutes ago, you made a proclamation about fallen officers, and you said Sergeant Raymond Espinosa's name. Here's his daughter, Phyllis Espinosa, who's lived with this her entire life. It's very personal and very dear and very much alive for the both of us. She's had to deal with the fallout every day. Parole hearings, status hearings, when they were talking about giving him a new trial. But as far as giving him money to a cold-blooded murderer, it's ridiculous and it's uncalled for. I don't have the words for it. But think about it. Why would you pay $625,000 on a lawsuit that's been thrown out? Phyllis?
I don't really have anything more to say. I'm just want to stand beside Wendy and say that I'm just very sad, and I just want to look at everybody who's about to vote that it's okay to give the family and this lawyer in Chicago a large sum of money just to hurry up and be done with this and get it out underneath the rug and just move on with your lives, but I can't. Just thank you, Wendy.
The man we're talking about was her father, who was murdered in the line of duty of the proclamation you just passed for Officers Memorial Week. Officers Memorial Week is about officers killed in the line of duty. She lives with it every day, as do thousands of other children and spouses of officers. Do not follow the city. They have a history of not backing their officers in lawsuits. They'd rather settle. Back your officers. There's not one scintilla of evidence that was ever shown that there was any misconduct of any officer, be it city or county, that night and in the events following. Keep that in mind as well when you vote. Thank you.
Thank you. Next will be to the consent agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent? Member Salzer? Member Blair? Would anybody like anything removed from the consent agenda? not open yet. There it is. All right, should be up now. Member Salzer, please hit the move. Salzer and Windish. Did you hit the 4, Salzer? Member Phelan? You might need to refresh then.
Zoning ordinances and resolutions. Zoning case ZBA 2025-0010. Petition of Lauren M. and Scott D. Malmberg. A rezoning request from I2 heavy industrial to A2 agricultural. The petitioner proposes to rezone 8.34 acres in order to convey property to an adjacent landowner.
Member Rosenbaum. Member Ruland. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please cast your vote when it pops up. Should be open to vote. Matt's it died, so he's charging it, so he's got it.
Pending special, I'm sorry. A resolution from your executive committee recommending approval of a settlement of civil litigation in the amount of $625,000.
Is there a motion to put this on the floor? Member Blair, Member Ruland. Please vote. Marcia, we'll start on your side and work on this way. Member Ruland, Member Phelan. Member Daly.
I just wanted to let everyone know I talked with Member Kelch before I came to the meeting, and he wanted to tell all of you that he's doing very well in following the doctor's instructions to the letter of the law. And so I know you're all relieved to hear that.
Member Elsasser. Member Blair.
This is a reminder to all the board members, elected officials, and senior management team to please complete the evaluation of Administrator Sorrell. I did it, we simplified the instrument this time, and I did it in 6 minutes.
And reminder for county employees, we do have the free swag offer for some things out there. Do want to say, if you members of the public, there is some 200-year anniversary. This is our bicentennial, and there's some swag sitting, some stickers, magnets, and lapels sitting on the table over there. And as Gretchen did mention, April 15th is the 100th anniversary of Caterpillar. We did not forget them. There is a proclamation being drafted, and at some point we will have that in celebration also of a good community partner.
Just a reminder to fill out your statement of economic interest. I did put them out on several of your seats. If you don't want to do the paper one, you can still do it online. But you have until May 2nd to get those to us.
Member Salzer.
Mr. Chairman, this past week, Bradley University got a brand new president, and we're all proud that he's a hometown guy. He grew up here. His dad was our county sheriff and also was a state senator. Jimmy Shedid himself started out, of course, as a lawyer and then became a circuit judge and moved on to become a United States federal judge. Did a great job, as most of us know, and whether you're a Bradley graduate or not, you ought to be proud of one of our homegrown young men growing up, sticking it out here, and ending up becoming president of Bradley University. And I know I was proud when I listened to him speak and the things that he had as his values and so forth. And I think they're values that all of us around this table, or whatever we want to call this, Some of those things that we definitely, value, and I think he's going to make a good president. If you can help him in any way, please do so. But I know we're all proud of him.
Any other comments? Seeing none, meeting adjourned. Thank you.